Hello everybody, welcome back to Danganronpa. I'm dragging my friend Larson through the series for the first time. Meanwhile, I have watched the entire trilogy. We are in the middle of the Chapter 4 investigation, and we just inspected the entire chem lab, and now we are going back to the rec room to check it for a second time.
Yeah, we're so deep in this game. What are we at now? Like fucking 75? 4? Somewhere on there.
We are currently on episode 73, I believe. Isn't that right, editing Taylor?
Close enough. Can it just teleport me to the rec room automatically so I don't have to walk there?
Sometimes the game is nice to us. This is not one of those moments.
I see. Was I supposed to talk to Byakuya again?
No, because I let you leave the chem lab.
You're right, he wouldn't have let me leave if he had something to say to me.
Yeah, he's like, hold on a minute, I'm not done with you.
Hey.
So Makoto, how's your investigation going?
I told Kyoko about what Toko and Hiro had told me.
I see.
I see. So, along with Byakuya, they're both claiming they didn't go and see her. But it's all too convenient. Someone must be lying.
Is it the obvious person or is it the quiet person? Someone's lying?
Anyway.
Well, I've made some progress on my own. Sakura's body, the shelf magazines, and the Monokuma bottles. These three things have revealed new clues. You do well to look over them one more time.
Could you just tell me? Could you just tell me, Kyoko? Well, there's 2 bottles missing for one. Something new.
Hey.
So, did you figure it out? There's a hidden correlation between all the bottles. Pay careful attention and make sure you find it.
Talking about the going up in rank? The queen and the knight? Hey Kyoko, can't you just tell me what it is?
So.
I don't mind guiding you towards clues, but giving you my conclusion isn't a good idea.
Please?
Each person needs to come to their own conclusion so that everyone can have confidence in the outcome.
And it's not just because you don't trust me, right? No answer?
I do trust you to a degree, otherwise I wouldn't have told you anything to begin with.
How could you? Only to a degree. I'm crying.
Hey.
Actually, there's one other thing about the Monokuma bottles that's bothering me. I'd like to do an experiment to confirm it. You don't mind helping me, right?
Experiment?
Anyway.
Can you gather up all the pieces of the broken Monokuma bottle? Try to get the smaller pieces too.
Huh? Are you sure it's okay to mess with the crime scene like that?
That doesn't matter.
I've already done a thorough investigation, so it's fine. And that obnoxious Byakuya's not here, so...
He appears.
So then.
He teleports in. I heard you talking shit about me. Anyway, I need to get something from the chem lab. While I'm gone, try to gather up all the glass. I thought you were on guard duty, bitch.
She's gonna fight Byakuya. With that, Kyoko left the room.
She comes back with nothing, but Byakuya comes back with a black eye.
I really don't know what this is about, but... what choice do I have? I'd better just do it. I took the broom and dustpan and got to work collecting all the broken bottle pieces. And just as I finished up...
Sorry to keep you waiting.
So then.
Is everything ready? Then let's get to work.
So, what kind of experiment are we doing? The game tried to be cheeky there.
In other words,
I got a scale from the Kim lab. We're going to use it to compare weights.
Compare the weights of what?
The pieces of the glass you've collected, and one of the Monokuma bottles that's still intact.
Why do you want to do that?
That's the point of the experiment. It'll make sense when we're done.
listen.
First, let's compare the weight of 2 normal Monokuma bottles.
It's balance.
In other words,
Which means each Monokuma bottle weighs about the same.
Which makes sense. The Monokuma figures inside are basically the same, and nothing else could really affect the rate.
so then,
Now here comes the important part. Put all the pieces you picked up on one side of the scale.
Okay.
Now what might we expect to see?
Well, another assumption would be either they'll balance out or the pieces I collected will be lighter. I did my best to get them all, but there's a chance I could have missed some here and there.
so then,
Okay, then let's give it a try.
Huh? The broken pieces are heavier? How is that possible?
I knew it.
Just as I thought.
Oh my god. What?
In other words,
The results of our experiment and the correlation between each of the bottles put it all together.
hey,
And I believe you'll arrive at one very persuasive conclusion. So, what do you think? It's all on you. 'Cause you're the protagonist.
Yeah, Kyoko said the magazine shelf was hiding a clue of some kind. Clue. Huh? This magazine is upside down. Did someone put it back that way on accident?
hey,
If something catches your eye, it's important for you to explore in that detail, don't you think?
Yeah, you're right. I picked up the inverted magazine and flipped through it. This is... On one of the pages near the center of the magazine, a word had been written in blood, in bold, bloody letters. And it said Toko. Could this be... a dying message?
correct.
Then it would appear you found it.
Kyoko, this is... Is this...
So,
It is indeed a dying message. Someone used their finger to write it.
a dying message?
however,
But just to be clear, I'm not the one who put it back upside down. It was already like that when I found it a little while ago. I made sure to put it back exactly as I found it for the benefit of others who might come looking. Hey, is that... That says Toko, right?
Yeah, it looks like it.
What the heck?
Then she's the killer, right?
Well, it hasn't been confirmed yet.
I won't forgive you.
It's settled. She's the killer for sure. That's conclusive evidence, right? We can use it to corner the killer.
I can see why you would think that, but it just seems too easy. If anything, it makes me think. It makes me that much more suspicious. And then her small body. According to Kyoko, there's still something to be discovered from Sakura's body.
just a second.
Just staring off into space isn't going to help you figure anything out.
Well, yeah, I know, but...
Hey,
Don't you think you might need to actually examine the body?
Whew.
There's no getting around it.
Unlike me, Kyoko didn't recoil at the thought of touching a dead body. She was completely unemotional. It's the kind of thing I've grown perversely used to. Although, there are still some times. I can't believe how calm you are. No matter how many times I see a dead body, I can't get used to it.
It's true.
That's totally normal.
And then, how can you...
So,
I imagine it's because I've had plenty of opportunities to touch dead bodies in the past.
Ultimate assassin. What?
Sorry, never mind.
hey,
More importantly, look here. She pissed on her shoes.
correct.
You see that yellow powder on her instep?
Yeah, it really stands out.
I see.
This is a clear sign she was dehydrated. That powder is clue number 1.
Hey,
Next is the wound to her head. Look carefully.
it's true.
Actually, even telling you that, it's incredibly difficult to spot. So let me just explain.
It would seem...
This is an excuse for the artists to not have to draw the wound themselves. So I'm doing the explanation for them. It would appear that she didn't suffer a single blow, but instead received 2 blows to the head.
2 blows?
Indeed.
Interesting, wouldn't you say? And there's one more interesting thing.
Correct.
Both of her hands were spotless. There's absolutely no trace of blood on either one.
It's true.
So, that's what I've learned from examining her body in detail.
Wow. I can't believe she was able to learn all that just by looking at her body. I don't think anyone but Kyoko could have pulled that off.
Already?
What?
Hey, I can figure you guys.
caught me sleeping. Your investigation was just so boring, I couldn't stay awake. Should I do it? Is it okay? Can I? Okay, then let's begin
What?
the class trial. Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon.
But we just got started.
I figured you guys like a good 10 minutes, right? That should be enough time, right? Yeah, let's go be at the red doors.
What the fuck? Already?
Yeah?
At this point, whatever happens will have to happen at the class trial. No, not whatever happens. I have to make something happen. What the fuck, Taylor? We barely got any time this time. Well, I guess it makes sense. It's not as many of us, but still.
Yeah.
Monokuma made his announcement and everyone began to meet up one after another. And then, there's just not a lot to work off of.
The ultimate martial artist. A locked murder room mystery, winky face.
What?
What the? Oh, I've recently discovered the power of emoticons. Man, this really dates this game to 2010, huh? Like, no matter how awful something is, if you toss it a smiley face, it turns it positive. Totally not passive-aggressive.
Yes, indeed.
For example... You're at a picnic and you find a dead body. XD.
How heartwarming. Damn it.
This is just plain creepy. How are you doing that with your mouth? And what about the reverse?
Phew.
No matter how great something is, if you put it a sad face, it looks super negative.
Yes, indeed.
For example, do you have 100 friends? Crying face.
What? What?
He's right, that does make it seem sad.
I can't wait! I can't wait!
Now then, please get on the elevator. What?
Oh,
See you all there. Cheerleading emoji, I guess.
what the hell was that?
I don't get it.
Just the worst.
I don't get you guys. How can you act so casual after murdering someone?
What?
Don't look at me!
I don't think I'm acting casual.
Don't be mean!
Or, I mean, I didn't murder anyone.
What the heck?
Yeah, I'm completely innocent. How dare you call me a murderer?
What the heck?
Whatever. Either way, the truth will be revealed soon enough. Because there can be no doubt one of us is the culprit.
The killer, the one that murdered Sakura. She was stronger than anyone I know, and yet someone killed her. And it was someone in this elevator. That person is here. That person is one of us. Come on, it's time to put an end to this. I made my way toward the elevator, but with each step I took, I felt like I was moving further and further away from my goal. I could feel a chilling fear running through me, trying to make me rot from the inside out. No matter how many times I go through this, it never gets any easier. We climbed into our steel prison in total silence. We watched the doors close and felt it begin its sinister descent.
So, how's the
Elevator.
weather?
The elevator lowered, uttering its all too familiar clunking sounds. It fell lower and lower, and as suddenly as always, the ride was over. The doors opened once again.
You know, if Hiro actually did kill Sakura, maybe he did it because he wanted her off his back, because I remember us making a joke about her just fucking sniffing his neck in that elevator. Editing Shayla, can you pull up the clip?
Why is Sakura right behind him as well?
She's breathing down his fucking neck.
You motherfucker.
Please.
I'm glad we got to watch that again.
Yeah, for sure. Just the 6 of you, huh? Really? You're dropping like flies.
This is kind of depressing.
That's so few. You must be so lonely.
You said that like it's not your fault, bro. That's left.
I wonder,
I'm really
will
struggling
the
with
class
these words.
trial end with one less classmate again? Or will your school life come to an end completely?
This one's gonna be hard.
Now then.
Now then, are we ready to begin? You know the drill. Find your assigned seats.
And so, the curtain opened for the 4th time. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith, a deadly long sentence, and a deadly class trial.
And we will do the trial next time on Dancy Plays. Good night, everyone.